Hey everybody, long time no see. Hope y'all are doing well today. It is, what's the day? Monday, November 10th, 2025. And it's cold here in Kakalaki. We don't have cold weather, but we have it today. It's nice and windy and cold. Anyway, I wanted to check in with everybody and tell you, hey, I'm still up to here with everything I've been up to here with for over a year, but things are going okay. Really exhausted. That's why I look just 10 years older. Anyway, so I want to jump on here and talk about this government opening food stamp thing. First of all, through this, I saw some information that, like, I want to say 59% of people in this country that are on food stamps are illegals. I mean, like from Afghanistan and all those. Yeah. Also, New Mexico is the largest recipient of food stamps in the country. Now, I saw a map yesterday about each individual state of the percentage. It's pretty high everywhere. I mean, my state of South Carolina looks like 10%. If you take 10% of population, that's a lot of people. Now, food stamps were never meant to be a lifetime thing. They were created to get you past the point if you lost your job or whatever. Same thing, kind of like um, anything else. It wasn't meant to be lifetime, and it sure wasn't meant to be given to people who are 500 pounds out here with 5 baby daddies and 5 kids, filming themselves, videoing themselves, eating like gluttons. And I saw one girl yesterday. She has 3 kids. She's $4,000 a month in food stamps. What? And it all happened under Biden. It skyrocketed through Biden. So now this shutdown thing, but it's not about the food stamps. It's about the ACA, the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, which I have, which I was forced to take because I'm a business owner. Um, so anyway, I didn't know this, but the whole time that this ACA has been in effect, Barack Obama has been collecting $40 million a year kickbacks off that thing. Now, the insurance companies, of course, he got the insurance companies to double the costs, double the coverage for their elderly citizens because he knew about the C-19 because he was on the forefront of that. So he had already planned before that thing was dropped because that's what he was planning on. So we're going to drop that in 16. That's when it was ready. So instead, so he had all these insurance companies up the coverage and up everything on their customers, especially the elderly. So when uh, all the C-19 happened and they went to sue their insurance companies, they wouldn't pay the print. They wouldn't pay it. So they wouldn't pay the people that were injured. They got it. They got the money. That's the way it was set up. So years later, when they dropped that thing, we got the ACA still going. He's collecting $40 million a year, every year, to himself off of that crap. So that's part of it. Now, you know he was funneling that crap too. The SNAP thing is way out of control. Has been for decades. And so it's really exposed. All right. And you got people, I'm not talking of all races out here collecting because they have multiple baby daddies and multiple babies. And for every baby, there's a check coming. Well, they did open the government last night, I think last night or night before. And there was 10 Democrats that jumped ship. I think it was 10. I could be wrong. That crossed the aisle and took it. And there were none of that. None of that ACA crap was in there. Schumer and Sanders are having a meltdown because I got a feeling they were probably all making kickbacks off that. President Trump wants to send that money back to the people. So you can set up like a health savings account or whatever. Now, of course, people on Medicare, 65 and over Medicare and all the other stuff, it doesn't really apply to them. But Medicare is broken anyway. So that's the whole deal on this thing. It's not even about the food stamp. And well, it is because that's their voting base. I also saw where Kristi Noem's HHS, I think they just pulled thousands of visas from South Sudanese people here. So they got to go. Um, so yeah, that's the whole thing about this shutdown. It was the ACA. And they expire December 31st of this year. All that. So I can't remember. Okay, I know that Fetterman jumped over. I don't know who the other ones were. I can't remember. I don't recognize any of their names. But I did. Fetterman was one of them that jumped ship and jumped on that thing. So, um, yeah. And all these people being indicted. It is so much going on behind the scenes, y'all. I'm telling you. And you know, there's supposedly oh, let's talk about this betting thing, this gambling thing that all these football, basketball, that whole thing started way back when President Trump went into Vegas and opened up his casinos. It's kind of been going on since then. And he moved into a wolf's den back then to set up his casino, but he never got involved in any of that. And even the bosses, the big, like the crime bosses, they were all up in Vegas trying to get him to do stuff, like they couldn't get him. And they even talked about it later. You could not get him to come in on anything bad. So when they busted this gambling thing and took all those top leaders out, these were crime boss families. But it's not just about that. They were the tip of the drug running and the voters. They had control over the elections. Okay? Man. And he embedded himself 20 years ago, took all that to the bank, and that's where that came from. That was a whole nother animal there that he's been in on for a while. Because he's been involved with the FBI his entire life. So he had, I think he had him on it too. So he's something else. Anyway, there's a gazillion things going on, and I look at it every day going, "Tack on it. I need to make a video." Anyway, so this is it. I was looking this morning at some things, and the biggest thing was this shutdown. And when you take all the SNAP stuff away, people got to be paid. But there was a I think it was a billionaire that stepped in and paid the military. I don't remember who it was, but they did name him. He donated like $130 million to pay the military. They did get paid. The rest of the people, they got to get paid. But that's what it's all about, the ACA and all the illegals that are on that. They wanted to give the illegals free health care through the ACA. And then when they couldn't get that, they wanted to extend it for a year. They said no. So that's the deal, Lucille. Gosh, anyway, I miss y'all. And I swear I keep trying to jump in here, but daggone it. And now all the good stuff's coming out. So I'm going to try. I might have to just do them in the middle of the night or something. Anyway, I miss y'all. And I don't know if you'll get these notifications, but I will tell you, there's so many YouTubers came back. One of them was Lori Colley, Loricolley, I think, Lori Colley. I used to recommend her all the time. She just came back. All my notifications were still set on all these people that got kicked off of YouTube. And I'd forgotten about a lot of them. Got Praying Medic came back. Sheila Zelinsky, I think I mentioned her. Melissa Red Pill Freedom Force Battalion. One of the 17th letter alphabet. A couple of those came back. Those channels. Scotty Martin, MAR, and the number 10. I know I told you he's back. Love him. There was another one too. Just check your notifications. If you had notifications on all of them, a lot of them are already back. And what happened is when one jumped on, they all went back. They must have archived their kick you off letter, and then they appealed it back to YouTube. And now all of a sudden, oh yeah, we're sorry about things. And President Trump did that. Now, my two channels, my band channel, which is Fugitive Angel, banned with less than 70 subscribers, I can't find it anywhere. I can see it, but I can't get to it. This channel has been tanked. I still have a warning on here from 2019. It's not supposed to be like that. But I didn't archive my letter. So I think my channel's still stuck over in a hole somewhere from when I called Susan Wojcicki, the previous owner of YouTube. I called her the B word. Man, they just banned the next day. And now she gone. In more ways than one. She gone. She is gone. Okay? Just so y'all know. And not in a good way. Anyway. So, with all that said, I am going to post this video. It's in the morning. I don't know how long it's going to take. It usually takes a good while to post. But hopefully, it'll get up sometime today. please leave me a comment. Make sure you're all dinged up. Let me know what you guys are doing. And I hope to see you soon. I just can't make any promises, but until then, God bless y'all. Let me know where everybody is, what you doing. Okay? See you soon. Bye.